Lawyers representing the man accused of murdering and sexually abusing Madeline Soto are hoping to see key evidence thrown out.
They were in court today arguing law enforcement got information from Stephen Stearns' cell phone unlawfully. West 2's Haley Crumble-Holm is live tonight. Haley, what is the defense claiming?
Well, so first, we got to say this key evidence, this could be very significant in this case. We know from going through documents in the case for the last year that law enforcement is alleging they were able to find videos showing Stearns' abuse of Maddie on his cell phone. And now his defense wants to see that cell phone thrown out. They're saying if Stearns ever gave consent to search his phone, it was only to look at certain parts of it.
You had indicated that you did not consent to the search of your cell phone.
I consented only to them looking at the Google Maps and checking to see if I was logged into Google in the first place.
Stearns acknowledged giving detectives consent to look at certain parts of his phone. His defense argues they went beyond that. Documents allege law enforcement were able to find videos showing some of Stearns' alleged abuse of Maddie on his phone. But that was after detectives noticed there wasn't a lot of information in his call logs or Google Maps. He explained in one of his initial interviews with detectives,
I don't know what the heck I did, but somehow during the massive OS update, I managed to factory reset my phone and lose all of my contacts, all my information.
One of the detectives that interviewed Stearns said in court Wednesday she let Stearns know they wanted to get more information from his phone.
When I explained to him what we wanted to do with the cell phone, I asked him if I had his consent to download the phone or if I had to obtain a search warrant.
And did the defendant consent to downloading the phone?
Yes.
Did the defendant provide you verbally with the passcode to his phone?
He did.
Stearns' defense argued if Stearns consented, it was only to looking at certain things on the phone, and that his mental and physical state, which included a lack of sleep and food, may have influenced his decisions. They said the state didn't have enough for a warrant.
Law enforcement has consistently overstepped bounds, knew that they didn't have enough for a warrant to get into the phone at first, sought a way to get around that, and kept going until they could get to.
The state argues there were exigent circumstances at play. Madeline Soto was still missing.
A warrantless seizure of the defendant's cell phone is permissible when you have probable cause plus a warrant exception. In this case, the state's relying on exigent circumstances.
Now, no decision was made today on whether or not that cell phone evidence is going to be thrown out or kept in. The judge said he plans to have a ruling on that by the end of June. The trial is set to start in July. Live, Haley Crumble-Holm, West 2 News.